Hello everyone, Books with Bangs back again with another video, and today I'm back with the follow-up to a video I did a while ago about my personal struggle with anxiety and how that's affected my reading habits and how reading actually helps me through my anxiety or with my anxiety. If that sounds interesting to you, the link for that video is down in the description below. I'd say watch that one first and then come back and watch this one. Also, if you haven't already, it would mean a lot if you could really pretty please like and subscribe. Thank you. So today I want to talk about BookTube and my experience on here so far and a lot of the anxieties that go hand in hand with that experience. But my experience is definitely related to anxiety. So I covered in the previous video that I have been diagnosed with general anxiety disorder with obsessive compulsive tendencies, and I mentioned social anxiety a bit in that video, that sort of imposter syndrome on steroids experience. Social anxiety can be a difficult thing when you start to make content for a platform like YouTube. While social settings don't exactly exacerbate my anxieties as much as they might others, or at least they don't exacerbate mine to the same degree that they do for others, or that they might for others. Those social settings do still have an impact, a negative impact on my anxiety level. And I would be curious to hear about other booktubers' experience with this as well. Possibly, if people don't mind sharing, if anyone out there has much more negative or powerful, strong reactions, anxious reactions in social settings. Anyway, for me, what it mostly came down to, or comes down to, is an issue of confidence. That's what a lot of my anxiety in social settings kind of centers around. So I'm constantly worried that I am out of my element, I'm out of my depth, that I'm not being clear, that I've said something that might offend someone, and it can be difficult to say anything with conviction or to give any kind of convincing reviews or reactions to books when I lack such little confidence in myself and in the claims that I'm making and in the arguments I'm making. And of course, that confidence issue stems from a lot of those circular questions that you'll have with anxiety. But these questions specifically with a YouTube experience would be things like, what if I missed something? What if I used an inappropriate term? What if I've offended somebody? What if I've misread or misinterpreted a text? What if the recording and editing is so jarringly poor on a technical level that no one enjoys the videos, regardless of what I'm saying? What if people think I'm, not making any sense, or my takeaways are amateurish or juvenile? So yeah, those are just some of the questions that constantly go through my head when I'm posting a video or conducting a video. That's why I often have a script written down. That helps sometimes, but it doesn't help all the time. Anyway, what exacerbates this whole thought process even more is how painfully vulnerable YouTube can feel and booktubing can feel, especially for someone like me with such little social media experience and skills. So you know how businesses sometimes now hire people specifically to manage their social media accounts? Well, I personally, I would be literally the worst person for that type of job. If anyone ever sees me applying for something like that, don't hire me. I'm not qualified in any way, shape, or form. And so, kind of because of that poor social media illiteracy, I'm simultaneously trying to put myself out there and share my ideas and publish them via YouTube, while also having no confidence in my ability to get my videos out to as wide an audience as possible, or to self-promote, or to even make good content in the first place. But all of that sounds really negative probably, and why, if all of these thoughts constantly go through your head, why do you keep making YouTube videos? Well, the huge asterisk to everything that I just said, despite all of that, after I made and posted a few of my first videos, it became abundantly clear to me that I really enjoyed this. Again, despite all of that anxiety. So, to continue enjoying making YouTube videos, I just kind of had to suck it up and dive headfirst into this whole booktube thing. Also, people have been super helpful and supportive in the comments. The community on here has been wonderful and embracing. And of course, like reaching out to people like Steven Erickson or AP to come on my channel. The reaching out part and like that process and the scheduling process, all of that was so nerve-wracking and so stressful. So much of that self-doubt kind of creeping in there. But both those two individuals, they were so kind and amazing to talk to. They were so helpful, and I just found those conversations so much more fun, where the fun that we had making those videos easily overwhelms or easily overpowers any anxiety that went into scheduling and arranging those and starting that conversation, you know, emails and whatnot. That whole thing. Anyway, long story short, it's scary starting out on BookTube, but I'm starting to find my footing, and the community on here has been an amazing support system, regardless of whether or not they were actively trying to be a support system. So this video about anxiety and BookTube has really, I think, maybe turned a little more into a big thank you to the community and to individuals like Erickson and AP. And of course, I look forward to reaching out to them again in the future with other video ideas. And I'm thinking about also what other booktubers on here that I could reach out to and have some conversations about similar books that we're reading, similar series we're in the middle of. All that said, thank you again so much for watching this shorter part 2 of my, I guess, series, YouTube series on anxiety and how that's affecting my YouTube experience, my reading experience, and now my BookTube experience. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.